It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, September 17th, 2020 at 7 a.m. and welcome to Down on the Corner program, Thursday edition.
Another beautiful morning. I'm liking these little cooler mornings. I can live with it.
You betcha.
Looks like
Windows
we're going to have a
open,
cooler
attic
week.
fan on. Woo.
This is going to be a nice week.
You
it
betcha.
really is.
You bet, yeah. Tell you what, nice, cool mornings. I love it, you know. Don't have to run the air conditioner. It's just very, very nice. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Hope your Thursday's off to a great start. And Down on the Corner is brought to you by your hometown Sears store. What can we say that we haven't already? We're going to repeat it anyway. Your hometown Sears store, locally owned and operated, your very best source for home entertainment, home appliances, tools, lawn care equipment, and the list goes on and on and on. Locally owned and operated, and that's a biggie. JR does a great job. And the in-home repair, the maintenance agreement programs he has, and
it doesn't matter if you bought it from Sears or not. He'll work on anything. If you bring it in, he will work on it.
You know, if it's like a washer or dryer or something like that, they're all basically the same.
Yep.
You know.
And it doesn't matter if it's appliance like washer and dryer or microwave or whatever, or he also works on the lawnmowers and the weed eaters and all the outside stuff
Wonder
as well.
how you doing that jukebox sitting out back.
I don't know. I think that thing it's almost to the point where it just needs to be burned down.
I got a jukebox back here I'm trying to get working. Your hometown Sears store, tell you what, they have Husqvarna lawn equipment. They have Craftsman tools, KitchenAid appliances, Whirlpool appliances. DeWalt tools, Kenmore appliances.
They carry all your top of the name, top brand appliances they have.
And they will bend over backwards to serve you. And then this in-house repair, you know, when we talked about it, you used to see radio repair, TV repair. You'd have a Xena sign or an RC. Remember the Motorola signs and stuff like that?
Yep.
And the dog looking in the horn for RCA. You know, you don't see that anymore. And he's picked it up, seeing a need for in-home repair. Your hometown Sears store. They're located at 1029 Highway 62 East. That's up on the hill behind Wendy's. Same parking lot as Orscheln's, out in front of Physical Therapy Connection. You can call them at 870-425-3191. And we want folks from other counties to come in. If you come on down from Missouri or Marion County, Stone County, Fulton County, come on over, visit your hometown Sears store. I think this one sets apart some of the hometown Sears stores.
It does. It does. I mean,
because JR just bends over backwards.
And he works on everything at the same part as selling them, so he knows what products are lasting better and doing better. That's the reason why he started getting into Husqvarna lines. He really says the maintenance are great on them. You don't have to do a whole bunch. You know, the DeWalt tools, they've got a name for themselves. And, you know, he's bringing in top names and top products along with the Sears stuff to just make it better for the customer.
There you go. Your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East, 870-425-3191. Locally owned and operated. The money stays right here, reinvested here. And I just can't say enough good things about your hometown Sears store right here in Mountain Home. We're enjoying Brewed Awakening Coffee this morning in the studio. Brewed Awakening Coffee, of course, the best coffee in town. 3 locations to serve you. 2 are drive-through, one on Bomber Boulevard, one at 62 East Plaza, out by Anytime Fitness. The other is Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. And so follow the rules and regulations on COVID-19 at the hospital. Other than that, you can just drive through, either at Bomber Boulevard or out by Anytime Fitness, out at the 62 East Plaza, the Walmart area out there. And tell you what, talked to Mike, well, this has been now a month ago, I guess. He has the freshest roasted beans arriving. He'll place an order, and they'll roast the beans and ship them to him. So basically, within 24 hours, you've got the freshest roasted coffee beans you can get in Baxter County. That's why Brewed Awakening Coffee is not only real coffee, it is the best coffee. Brewed Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations. You can get your mochas, your lattes, your frappuccinos, pumpkin spice. You know.
All your foo-foo flavors you're looking for.
Waiting for peach and wild onion, you know.
I'm not even going
not
anywhere
even going
with
there.
that.
I
We're
can see
just
the
going to
look
let
on your
that
face
lie.
like, yuck.
We're going to let it lie.
Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Why? Because they are real coffee. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, is not just something that we chose to put on the screen. This is how they do business on a daily basis. Of course, they use that motto all across the state. 29 Roller Funeral Homes to serve you in the state, with one in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in Mountain Home, talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone there can help you. I'm sure there's others there that I haven't met. And very professional, caring, loving, and understanding. It's tough when somebody passes away and you're in charge, like, oh no, what do I do? Let them handle it. Let them handle it. Roller Funeral Homes, with all respect. Very professional, caring, loving people. And you have to be called to do something like that, working in a funeral home, when you deal with this on a daily basis. But like I say, when they say with all our respect, that's how they do it on a daily basis. And so I can't say enough good things about the Roller Funeral Home folks right here in Mountain Home and all around the state, plus in Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, my prayer today is for our schools, public and private. Lord, keeping our schools safe, keeping evil people out, and making sure every student and teacher are safe is top priority. In these uncertain days of the confusion and reorganization in the schools because of the virus makes us even more concerned. We want everyone in our schools to be safe, to feel safe, and remain in good health throughout the school year. Lord, I pray you help our school leaders as they work for the welfare of those that enter the schools. I just pray once again, keep our schools safe, and please end the virus. And that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring your morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
now, Hank, we've got,
Oh, you want to do it? Go right ahead.
No. Careful. We have other guests here.
Carry on.
Braced.
Carry
I'm not
on.
wearing a helmet.
Let's hear you. Let's hear you. We got to try this.
My turn. I haven't practiced.
Yeah. Well, I did.
Yours is noticeable.
Mine is definitely noticeable.
Okay.
And now,
take one.
Dun dun dun. The weather.
Take two.
Oh, you don't want to. Trust me, too. It just goes downhill from here.
Did we get uphill?
I have my moments.
Morning weather brought to you by the ZT Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793.
Linda's going to fire me here shortly, I think.
Either that or buy you a new trumpet. The website is retiredarkansas.net, and that is where we can find the White River. My goodness. Wow.
A little darker than yesterday morning, but it's pretty shot.
But I tell you what, just every day is just unbelievable. A little bit of fog on the right-hand side of the screen along the river. You're looking into Baxter County, Arkansas from Marion County, Arkansas. And, of course, the camera's in Marion County. The river separates the two counties. You're looking into the city of Cotter. And the clearing right there up front is the Baseball Park Railroad Museum there at Big Spring Park. Contractors Trust area on the right-hand side of the screen. 62412 Bridge to the left side of the screen. And just a beautiful shot this morning. Now, you go to retiredarkansas.net. You can look at the live webcam, and this is a live webcam, so this goes all the time, 24 hours a day. And there's a little icon lower right-hand side of the screen. You can snap a still picture of it and send it to friends and family. Use it as a screensaver, backdrop, or whatever you want on any device. And so while you're on retiredtoarkansas.net looking at the White River, you can also check out all the listings by the Z Team and Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. And you can also get the MLS numbers and put them in manually. The Z Team, the award-winning Z Team. I mean, he came in with this thing like this big, the most prestigious award giving through the Century 21 Corporation. Bob and Linda Zora have earned it. And they do that by customer satisfaction and outstanding service to all their clients. And so when you're ready to sell or buy, give them a call, 870-405-0793. If you're getting ready to sell, step 1, pack the suitcase. Step 2, call the Z Team. Step 3, get ready to move because you're going to sell the house.
And it's all about somebody coming in and presenting your home correctly, because a lot of people are buying online. They're not even taking the time to come here and look. So they're trusting in Bob and Linda to give them the pictures and give them the information that they can make a call on. And to have that going on and reach the customer satisfaction that they've reached, I mean, it's awesome. It's just an awesome thing.
It really is. I tell you what, the award-winning Z Team, Bob and Linda Zador, for all your real estate needs, Arkansas and Missouri. And so give them a call today, 870-405-0793. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team right now, 63. Not bad. 63 in Mountain Home, 61 at Harrison, 67 though in Batesville, 60 at Salem. Then we have 63 at Calico Rock, 62 at Flippin, 66 in Marshall, 60 at West Plains. Around the region, St. Louis 57, Poplar Bluff at 61, 59 has shown showers in Springfield. Are they kidding? I haven't seen that on the radar. But in contrast, it's 20 degrees cooler in Watford City, North Dakota, where it's only 43 degrees up in near the Canadian border.
That's still summer temps for them.
It's still, yeah, that's swimming pool weather up there. Yeah. 43 degrees, let's go swimming, Literally, we've seen it. Scooter and I have looked, and I said, am I looking at this right? It'd be like 60 here and minus 40 up there. I mean, literally.
They can have it.
I had some family working up there at one point, and I said, do you realize if it warmed up 70 degrees, you'd still be below freezing? That's how cold it gets. Anyway, in the national radar, you see showers in Mexico and Texas, and that's about it, other than the remnants of the hurricane that came through. A lot of showers in Atlanta, Charlotte, Richmond, Virginia Beach, and all the way up into southeast Kentucky, southern West Virginia. We'll zoom in on the remnants of the hurricane so you can see what's going on. I'll try to get it in motion here. Not sure where the remnants of the eye would be, if the eye may have just disintegrated by now. Oh boy, that's really moving, ain't it?
Well, it hit landfall
as a
with 100 category 2 is 100 something mile an hour winds, but it was only traveling at 3 miles an hour, and that's why it did so much damage.
Yeah.
They said that the Gulf Shores, I mean, they were getting pounded for 3 or 4 hours straight.
Yeah. You see it's going all the way up into Roanoke, Virginia. It's Charlotte, North Carolina, Fayetteville, Raleigh. So just a lot of showers going on just east of us, about 600-700 miles. You can see showers down around Dallas, Fort Worth, and down around Tyler, Texas. Other than that, we're in pretty good shape here in Arkansas. 62-412 is clear, as well as Highway 65, 67, 167 out of Little Rock going north, northeast. Those highways are clear. Interstate 40, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, and 530 in Arkansas clear at this time. And then that shower at Springfield, ? I don't see that at all. Highway 60, 160, 67, 61, 62, all in Missouri, look like they're in good shape. Interstate 70, 44, 49, 55 coming into Kansas City, St. Louis, and Springfield are good. I-64 East St. Louis, Illinois East looks good, as well as 24 coming into Carroll, Illinois, and I-57 at Mount Vernon, Illinois, no problems there. I wonder why that thing was showing showers at Springfield. A glitch, who knows? No watches or warnings right now for Missouri or Arkansas. You can see the flood watch boxes from central Georgia all the way up into the Virginia area. 7-day forecast today. Sunny and 81, 76 tomorrow. Saturday it's going to be 74, 75 on Sunday, 76 on Monday. Fall-like temperatures finally arrive. Checking iDrive Arkansas real quick. Everything looks good. Memphis and West Memphis, traffic moving good, as well as Fort Smith, Fayetteville, and Little Rock. A little bit slower between Benton and 430, 630 area down there. Be 30 at 430, running a little bit slow this morning. Missouri Department.
Now, I read a post, and somebody put a picture that Lick Creek Bridge was open and showed a picture of it, the new bridge, and it
really?
Open. Now, I don't know what they're saying there, but I know on Facebook a person posts, finally Lick Creek Bridge is open, and showed a picture of it finished.
Take your chances. I mean, if the posted is open, that's fine. Missouri Department of Transportation calling it through October 1st. May take a drive up there and just see what's going on. But if you're not familiar with Mountain Home, Highway 201 north of Mountain Home turns to Highway J in Missouri, and they're replacing the Lick Creek Bridge. So if you need to go to Springfield, use Highway 5 north. Going to West Plains or St. Louis, use Highway 101. Both go to Highway 160. And so maybe run up there and check that out at the Lick Creek Bridge. How much time we got here? Bull Shoals Lake at 674.64. Norfolk sitting at 562.46. Your pollen index right now is 6.8 today, 5.6 tomorrow. That's not too bad. Our good old buddy COVID-19. Here we go. We got an 81% recovery rate in the 6-county area of Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, and Izzard. Active 177 with 786 recovered. The Arkansas Department of Health screen is so confusing. I've never heard of a probable death. I mean, you're either alive or dead, but, it's very, very confusing. But, for instance, right now, Baxter County, total cumulative cases at 226 with total active cases at 49. And then confirmed and probable deaths, this is confusing. recovered, confirmed, and recovered probable. Anyway, bottom line is 48 active in Baxter County with 176 recovered. In the 6-county area, 177 active with 786 recovered, and that is an 81% recovery rate. And so the weather and morning updates are all brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. Time for a break. Doc Osgood's on the first part. Oh.
I do need to announce this because it's coming up. So this is a fundraiser for the Bob Davis Veteran Center. It will be held at the Bob Davis Veteran Center, which is located on one of these pages.
Highway 5 South. Right,
421 East 9th Street, right here in Mountain Home. They'll be doing live auctions, silent auctions, raffle, door prizes. They got food. The MC that will be doing the MCing is Jeremy Wade. He is a co-host of the Ozark Fox AM. And there's just a lot of stuff. I mean, they got 2 pages of stuff that's
Jeremy.
going on.
He's hilarious.
You can get your tickets. They're only $20, and you can pick them up at So Unique or Baxter Insurance. So need to definitely look at helping out in the Bob Davis Veteran Center and have a good time in the process. So,
and with that, take a break. Doc Osgood's up first. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because they don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z-Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z-Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiredtoarkansas.net.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
$7.20. Dr. Charles Osgood is here. If you want to be pain-free, pill-free, see this guy right here.
We do our best. We do some good work with people over there. I have to say we do our best with folks, and we treat them like family. We try to be as good to people as we can, because we feel like what goes around comes around.
Well, that last adjustment I got, I said, Doc, my right knee is just kind of achy. It's not, or no, it was the hip. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so bent the leg. Boop. Hey, I felt it. Yay! I'm still pain-free.
There you go.
Yeah.
And, it works that way with most people who are on a maintenance type plan. If you just maintain a good alignment, you stay in so much better shape. Mm-hmm. We have folks who just come in for pain. We have folks who come in for pain and then they stay around for maintenance. And they find that it just simply makes them a whole lot better health-wise if they stay on a monthly type of maintenance.
Yeah.
Because, people, after they start coming in for pain, they start noticing, this problem that I had with such and such just isn't there anymore, or this problem I used to have with colds and flus, I used to catch them all the time, but now I don't, and it just means that everything's functioning better. Your immune system functions better, your whole total overall body functions better. Yeah. So.
It's been about a month. I'm due for my monthly realignment.
Yeah.
I thought about it yesterday. Ran out of time. I was mowing grass and stuff, and I thought, and I normally realign about the time you're due in on this show. It's about my monthly updates.
And you start feeling it too.
Yeah.
When you're used to being adjusted, and you know that it's about time for one, you're like, yeah, I feel things are kind of stuck. And I need an alignment, so it makes a difference.
And then my favorite subject is the laser.
Yes.
That's my favorite sermon to preach. The laser, the laser, the laser. How'd you knee? Great. What'd you do? Saw Doc Osgood and shot it with laser. He what? Yeah. This is not a Star Wars thing, folks.
No.
This is legit.
Yeah. It's not a cutting laser. It is a therapeutic laser, and so it works to stimulate the cells to speed up their metabolism and their function. And so that's really what the laser is all about.
I pulled up the show from August 16th of 2018 when we did the demo right here, and I'm wearing my dress jeans here, as you can tell.
Yeah.
We cut the jeans so we could get the laser on and still be decent. And while we're filming this show that day, Doc says, you feel any discomfort? And I said, yeah, I can't reach my coffee cup. But the healing process of that is amazing.
Yeah. And you can feel it a lot of times while it's working.
Yeah.
Most of the time people aren't going to feel anything except for maybe a little bit of warmth, and that's about it. But a lot of times you'll feel, like you had said before, ligaments stretching, or things feeling like they're loosening up in there, in the place where you have it done. I've seen
a couple of doctors that were considering surgery on what I had torn, and I thought, and I bumped into you and said, well, why don't you try the laser on that? So I did. I paid for the 3 sessions, and then it extended it in. I think I did another 5, but it's just totally amazing what that can do.
Yeah, it has done wonders for a lot of folks, and not just for knees, but for just about anywhere that you have chronic pain. And it does, like I said, it does react with the cells deep where the inflammation is at. And what it does is it speeds up that cell function or metabolism, and then the waste products of the cell get out faster, and you lose your inflammation faster that way. So
totally amazing. Let's talk again about possible neck, shoulder, elbow, knee injuries.
Yeah.
You know, and we have Jamie come in from First Step at BRMC talking about addictions to prescription meds.
Oh, yeah.
And 99.5%, if not more, don't want to be addicted to this stuff. But,
Right.
you know, so let's fall back and say if you can consider chiropractic first.
Right. That will help, because we do get a lot of folks in who all they have gotten medically is pain meds and, you know, being sent to pain centers, and they just don't want to do that anymore. Tired of taking the meds, tired of feeling groggy, tired of not being themselves anymore. And so we typically can get you off of those meds. We can, it depends on how bad the case is, but the first things that we do is we'll take x-rays and we'll look at what the function is in that spine. What do we have to work with? What can we adjust? What can we move? And then we'll sit down with you and talk to you about what we think we can do, how long it might take, that sort of thing. We give you a complete game plan to take those films and do the nerve scans that we need to do. It's just going to cost you $37. So it's very inexpensive to come in that first visit. The reason we do that is simply because we know there's a lot of folks who don't have insurance, and they can use the money for actual care instead of spending $400, $500 on a diagnosis and then having to come up with more money for care. So,
wise move.
Yeah, it makes it easier for folks. And
you know, we've used this analogy for the 100 years that we've been together, both on radio and TV. Left front tire's flat every morning, so you get the compressor, blow the tire up, go to work, come home, park the car next day, it's flat. We got two choices. Continue to do that, or take it to the tire shop and patch it.
Right.
That's what chiropractic care does. It gets to the source
Right.
of what's causing the pain.
Right.
Just like going to the tire shop gets to the source of why the tire is going flat.
You fix it.
And you fix it.
And that's the thing about, you know, pain meds is you're not fixing anything. You're covering up pain, you're masking pain, you're doing more damage sometimes because of the pain meds, and not only damage physically to the bad area that you have, but also to the organs and systems of your body who have to filter all that medication out now, and you've messed up your kidneys and your liver and things like that. So yeah, it's a whole lot better if we can take care of it naturally with increasing the function. And that's really what chiropractic's about, is making joints that aren't functioning function again. And they get stuck with typically some type of an injury. You'll experience either a car accident or a fall, or you know, maybe hitting sports in high school.
Well, I was just thinking, you know, coming up, leaves are going to be falling, and people are going to be cleaning out the gutters and falling off the ladder, and
right,
raking leaves and tripping over tree roots and stuff like that.
Sure.
You know,
sure.
It's kind of like that old adage where you're carrying the box and think you got 5 steps.
Yeah.
Then you get to the 5th one and you stepped out and jar everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, it hurts.
Yeah, and all of the things that you do to yourself, whether it's riding the lawnmower or, you know, like, you know, we're towards the end of the summer now, but being out on the lake and getting thrown off the tubes and the water skis and all that kind of stuff, it all adds up. And so it all takes its toll on the bones of the spine, and each hit that they take, they will stay locked up and stop moving. And it takes a person like me to find those spots that need to move again and get them freed up. Basically what we're doing is freeing up stuck joints. And those joints in the spine get stuck on there, you know, usually from some type of injury. And it usually occurs, can be years ago, and then over time those joints stop moving, and they don't the disc or the cushion between those vertebrae starts to thin, and you get what they call disc degeneration because of that lack of movement.
back in early 1963, my dad was rear-ended in his car, spun the car around, and of course it destroyed the car. But remember those neck braces where you could just roll your eyes around, you had the chin lock here.
Right.
You know, okay, let's go back 50, 60 years, and they were, you can't move your neck, just roll your eyeballs around. Had he considered chiropractic care in those days,
he probably would have got better a lot faster. Yeah, you can tremendously decrease the amount of healing time, and also you're going to increase your range of motion, because when you put yourself in a thing like that and you stay that way for weeks to months, then you're going to get muscle atrophy, and you're going to get joints that stop moving completely, and you just have no range of motion when you get out of that thing. It's kind of like taking a cast and putting it over your elbow.
Yeah.
And you have that there for 6 weeks. When you take that cast off, man, you can barely move that elbow. It's just, well, what happens, it's a body's natural mechanism. When you stop a joint from moving, it starts to pack calcium in those joints, and it starts to fuse them together naturally, because it sees that that joint's not moving. We need to protect the body, so let's just fuse that joint together.
Well, then a couple of years ago, my mom was in an accident, and I finally you're going to go see Doc Osgood. Well, all of her life she's had headaches. Oh, it's hereditary. My dad had them. I got them. It's just something. No. She went 3 years without having a headache.
Yeah, right.
And I've seen her just Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday with just migraine headache, and you took care of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it takes time typically to get those kind of results, especially if they've been there for years. But, typically when it comes to people who come in with headaches, we'll take pictures and we'll see that over time they've probably at some point had some type of whiplash type injury, where that neck has been whipped back and forth. And
that can be a childhood injury.
It can. I mean, it can be falling out of a tree when you were a kid. It can be a lot of different things. But what happens is loss of motion to that area, and you have what they call ligament laxity, where it's the ligaments that hold that shape of that neck have now stretched, and you don't have the same tension that you should have in the neck holding everything together. And so you get a loss of range of motion, you get a lot of inflammation, and then you start getting these headaches typically.
Let's talk real quick. We've got about 3 minutes here. Folks that may be apprehensive, scared, unsure about chiropractic care, you can call me, stop by here, or anybody knows how to get a hold of me. And I'll tell you honestly, I've had people call and I said, you need to see Charles Osgood.
Yeah.
And I was a skeptic 10 years ago when we first started doing this, 2010, 2011, 2012, something like that, back in radio.
Anyway.
And you challenged me, come see me. Come see me. Bring $37,
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
And most insurance covers chiropractic care.
There's some people who have insurance, though, that now has $2,000, $5,000 deductibles, that you have to meet before they'll cover anything. So for those people, it's like they don't have any insurance, and we make it affordable. We try to make a plan for you that will help you get through the care that you need.
And you've got the ultrasound, you have the laser, plus the chiropractic care. You have in-home massage therapy, is that correct?
Yeah, massage therapy, yeah. Great massage therapist, deep tissue massage, sports injury massage, works with all kinds of cases. So we try to cover all the bases, let's put it that way.
Let's take a quick look at the website, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. You go to mountainhomechiro.com. I want to point out, I don't know if you can see it here where it says email us. You click on this, and if you want to just ask Dr. Charles Osgood a question, this goes directly to you, nobody else.
My inbox.
And he answers these, and no question, well, I'd be embarrassed to ask because blah, blah, blah. Don't be embarrassed. Come on. If you're in pain and want to end the pain, call, email, talk to Doc Osgood, talk to me,
Get her done.
Get her done. He's not going to come in with a 2x4 and whack you upside the head and say you're cured. No, it's...
Right.
That last...
Unless you want me to.
No thanks.
There are special cases where
that Scooter. Get that rib. Whack.
Been there.
That's another show topic. But seriously, if you've not considered chiropractic care, call Dr. Charles Osgood, 870-425-4424. And the office is just down the street here, maybe a half a mile.
Yep, just right on Main Drag here.
So, what else can I say? Chiropractic care, I mean, that laser kept me out of the from getting under a surgeon's knife, and
there you go.
Saved a lot of money, and
and it can do a lot for a lot of folks, and it's very inexpensive to use, and like you say, it lasts for a long time too, typically.
I'm due for another adjustment. I may be seeing you tomorrow.
There you go. We'll be
7:30,
there.
you bet. 7:35. We'll be right back. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
(7:39), and we're joined with Nick Reed, who's a city council candidate for the city of Mountain Home. It's nice to meet you and get you on the program.
Good to meet you too.
Don't you like long notices to come in?
You know, that's the way I like it too. At least I didn't have to think about it for a week or two.
You did have to sit there and check.
Yeah.
Some people are scared to death, and come in and don't know what to expect. But it's good to see you, and it's good to see some young faces getting in and running for some local politics to take care of city business.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys having me on. And
it's good to have you. So let's just talk about Nick Reed. And
okay.
Who is Nick Reed and what's...
Well, I'm a family man, Christian. I go to Mountain Home Methodist Church. That's where I'm a member there. I've been for about 3
On
years.
West Road?
Yes.
Yeah.
They've been very good to me.
Oh, yeah.
They took an old Baptist in and just welcomed me just like I was anybody else. And,
there you go. Yeah.
You know, I've been volunteering there for a while, and I get a lot more out of it than they get from me, I assure you.
Yeah, good folks over there. And so, Arkansas, born and bred?
Arkansas, born and bred. I grew up about an hour from here. And, of course, we would come up here as I was a kid to shop and to play baseball and you name it. And opportunity come up about 10 years ago for me to come up here. It was one of those opportunities, kind of like last night. It just fell in your lap and it's time to go. And so, anyway, I've been up here for about 10 years, and Mountain Home has been very, very good to me. It's let me thrive and flourish, and I really appreciate this community and the people in it.
Yeah, very benevolent folks, caring, and very unique in a lot of ways.
Yes, sir.
You know, so what made you decide to run for city council?
You know, I had a few people suggest it to me, and my initial reaction was, you know, I don't know. And I got to thinking about it, and I've noticed in my volunteering that there's just not a lot of people that are willing to serve, especially my age, that are willing to serve, that are willing to get out in the community and do the work that it takes for us to have this wonderful community. And so I just, if nothing else, I wanted everyone to know that I'm willing to serve. I'm here, guys. And so that was my initial thoughts, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna go for this.
You know, I've been here since 1972. I started as a freshman in high school, but I wasn't raised in Arkansas. I was raised in a little farming community outside of St. Louis in southern Illinois, back corn in every direction, you know. And it's a beautiful area, it was back in those days. I've seen a lot of changes. You know, I remember, you look at Kent Chevrolet and how nice that dealership is, you know.
Yes.
And when they built that, I thought, why are they building so far out of town?
Exactly.
But literally, we thought, why are they going so far out of town? But now it's, you know, I mean.
We're growing, and growing in a positive direction, I think. You know, we're not getting so big that we're outgrowing ourselves, or we're getting the hustle and bustle. We still got the hometown feel. However, we don't have to drive other places to enjoy the amenities that everyone else has around the state and around the country, for that matter.
So what would your vision be for, I don't know, making Mountain Home better? I mean, what's on your mind?
Well, I like the continued direction that we're in. I'm enjoying this entertainment district in the downtown area that's coming up. I'm enjoying the Hickory Park and those things that are coming with that. Those are nice things that we're getting. I have been enjoying with youth sports that I coach and stuff, all our parks and facilities. Those are very important. They're not the only thing by any stretch, but those are very important. And so we've got to make sure that we're continuing that and not hampering anything. But at the same time, you know, such as this entertainment district, my wife and I, we have a business less than a quarter of a mile from the square. It's a pediatric therapy clinic. We cherish that business. We cherish what that business stands for, the children that it represents. And it's very important to us that we keep a nice balance, that we can go down to the entertainment district and walk around and enjoy ourselves, but we're going to have our kids with us, and we're going to have a business down the road that it needs to be respectful in this area, as it should be.
And the downtown square is probably one of my favorite spots.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Sure would be good to have a good restaurant down there again, you know. Hit.
Yeah. He stood him up, but he didn't take the bait, did he?
No, I get him out every so often. The mayor's initiative on the water park that was pulled from the ballot because of COVID-19 could possibly resurface in 2021, and I have to say I will be supportive of that initiative because I've seen the results of what they have in Batesville.
Yes.
And when you see Shelby County, Tennessee license plates, which is Memphis, and they're sitting there, you know, and some people, they drive there strictly to come there.
Certainly.
And I think that will be a great asset to not only Mountain Home, but the entire Twin Lakes area.
Yes, think about being, let's say you're a doctor or you're a lawyer or you're some position that's very much needed in this community, of whatever, you name it, and you come to a community that has a water park like Batesville, or facilities and parks in a community like Batesville, and hopefully like Mountain Home sometime, you're going to choose that community over a community, let's say, just has a few sets of swings and a slide over by the community center.
I look at the improvements, and you can see the difference in the quality of the maintenance in the city parks.
Yes.
You can tell the difference. There's in the beautification around the square, there's just good things going on.
And they're working towards that, such at the baseball fields, they're working to get the bleachers and stuff restored.
It's looking good, yeah.
Yes, yeah. And that's important. When we sit out there and we sit and blistered in the sun and we enjoyed it, but how much more will we enjoy it when we're sitting in a nice shaded bleacher and don't have to necessarily compete with the other fans that's there, because there's enough bleachers
for pick the splitters out of your rear.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I've been involved in baseball down there for many years, and it's like, wow, the improvements are really nice. They really are.
They're very nice.
It's just a little bit here and a little bit there has gone a long way.
Very much so. And we've got great facilities. When I first moved up here, and we're taking the children to the evaluations and the tryouts for the City League baseball, it was like coming to a minor league baseball practice or tryout. I mean, it was very, very impressive. And we've got very nice facilities. We've got very good coaches and parents and volunteers that are helping. We've got good kids that are out there playing. So it's important to me that continues. I learned a lot of life lessons growing up through youth sports, some good and some bad. But nevertheless, I remember each and every one of them.
Oh, yeah. Makes a difference,
Very much so.
Scooter, he's a wrestling coach. And the stories I hear on the difference it makes in the kids.
Certainly. The confidence is what you first see.
Oh, and I think, kind of use your son as an example.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I first met his son, it's like he's holding on to his daddy's leg, like, who, me? Now the kid can flip me 3 times across the room. He's how many times? He's an All-American. How many times now?
He's 4-time All-American.
4-time All-American.
And that's it. That's also, look at the opportunities he's going to be getting.
Yeah.
Because of that, because he was coached well, he had the facilities, he had people that were willing to step up.
And what it did for self-esteem.
Exactly.
And the character it built.
Exactly. And the possibilities and the values out of it are endless. And I really do believe that our children are our greatest resource. That's where, if we invest in our children, we don't have to worry about our community's future, because they're going to take care of it.
I agree with that. Coming up on 7:48, need to take that final break. Nick Reed will be right back with us, so stick around.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being, they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done, so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
$7.51, Dick Reed's here running for City Council, City Mountain Home, and my most famous question. Every politician gets this.
Okay.
You ready? You got a genie in a bottle, you get 3 wishes. It concerns you and the City of Mountain Home. What would your wishes be? You're on the City Council, you've got some control.
The parks and the community and our youth sports programs, that they continue to flourish. That our entertainment district and the things that are going on with the revitalization, and not just that district, but all the areas of our business, that they continue to flourish, and we make it easy for people to come in and to start businesses, local entrepreneurs and whoever else, whatever amenities we need in this town, or whoever thinks that they've got a product that we would consume, bring it on. Third would be, we're very blessed, like I said, with our children in this community, and that we don't forget about them in this area as far as what we invest into them. It's not about, you can invest in your children, or you can invest in the prison systems and stuff like that. And not saying we don't need to invest in those areas, but I would prefer to catch them while they're young, if you will.
Yeah, that's true. Whether it be, the civic organizations, that have things, and then, of course, a lot of the churches have youth activities too, which I feel is important there. The community, the churches, civic organizations all working together. I think it just makes for a better community.
Certainly. Well, and you see that with things like Bridge Bash, and like you said, the churches. Just because a church has a trunk or treat or something like that, you'll see members from other churches. You'll see other churches getting involved, and that's important, that we show solidarity and unity in our community.
I had a youth director for a while as part of First Baptist in Mountain Home, and said, "You're welcome here anytime. We don't want to take you away from where you regularly attend, but just come to our gigs and games and stuff. When we have one. That was the fun of it.
Speaking of that, the Soul Sneakers that they do, that was such a wonderful program, that they get that many people to come in on a Saturday and get an opportunity to witness to that many people.
I worked that program for about 5 years.
It's a wonderful program, and it's teaching kids youth sports. It's getting back to, it's giving that confidence.
Those were some long Saturdays.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've had 2 children at the same time in there, and so it made for some long Saturdays, not even being there for the whole event. So I can imagine every Saturday, but it's a wonderful thing.
It was a good program. I think they're going to continue that.
I hope they do.
So, wow. I mean, one thing that I see that concerns me, it's the Highway 5 North area. Let's clean it up a little bit.
I understand.
I tell you, when Hillary was first running for mayor, I was going back and forth between here and Nashville, Franklin, Tennessee, Murfreesboro, and you're on US 412 going out of Paragould into the Boot Hill of Missouri up near Cardwell and Kennett. Right across the St. Francis River on the Arkansas side, there's a tree growing through the windshield of a 7-ton Ford truck. You know, it'd been there a while, you know. And they had bulldozers and cement mixers, and it's just rusty old junk along, and you know, and that's your first impression coming in from Missouri to Arkansas on 412. It's like, really? You know.
Certainly.
I guarantee in the summertime you'd either get bit by a mosquito, a snake, or something out there.
There's an old copperhead in there for sure, right?
Oh yeah, you know.
You know, that is one thing that I love about Mountain Home, is that we don't just let buildings and things sit. Such as our downtown area, we're trying to revitalize it, make something that was old and maybe run down, make it new and great again. And the same way I've seen some of these apartment complexes around town that literally look like they needed to be pushed over, but then they come through and it's amazing what they have done.
Cardinal Drive was an example.
Exactly. It's amazing what they've done with that.
Yeah. And so, you know, but we can't forget our senior citizens either. You know,
Certainly
being a retirement community, we want to make sure they're happy, they're healthy, and they're a part of the community, because they may be retired, but the knowledge, the education, and the experience is not retired.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They may be 65, 70, 75 years old, but there's a wealth of knowledge and experience that I think is a treasure to be opened.
They can tell you where not to step because they've stepped in it.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that very, very much. And all our seniors and elders, like you said, I respect them very much. I come from the old school, and we respect our elders, and we listen to them because chances are they know what they're talking about.
Yep, that's for sure. So, I mean, Mountain Home's a fun place, and of course we've got just other nice cities, Cotter and Gassville and Norfolk and Clark Ridge, you know, the whole county area. And really what happens in Mountain Home affects these other cities.
You bet, certainly.
And so
we're the epicenter, if you will, for all these other
and the others, yeah.
And they help, you know, they come to our city and give us revenue. And so
look at these sales tax.
Exactly. We've done all right with it.
That's not bad, you know. Well, and then you look at the new Harps, and then you go out west between the car dealerships and Harps, you know, there's chances to be more development there in the future.
Certainly, and out towards the Walmart area and that, there's some chances for development out there, and they're doing some improvements, I understand, to make that a little bit easier on some of these places.
Oh, that's right, yeah. The city council meeting last, they got one tonight.
Yes, sir.
And I think 2 weeks ago. Wow. What else do we need to cover? Nick Reed running for city council, and
vote. Make sure you're voting. Whether you vote for me or not, make sure you're getting out there and voting so you know the people that need to be representing you are actually in office representing you.
So we wish you the best, and I mean, glad it's you instead of me. I'll be down here tonight sitting in that chair watching you with that little joystick, you know, zooming on the mayor, zooming over here, you know.
Well, I'll be there.
But, you know, we look at our police and our fire, and thank goodness for that, the extra penny sales tax, or what was it? Not even a penny. How much was that tax on for?
I think it's a half cent, isn't it?
Was it half cent? Whatever. You know, just the difference it's made for the fire and police department. It's like, oh, finally we got some money to do something with.
Well, this certificate of accreditation at our police department, that's a big deal.
It sure is.
You know, top 15 of police departments in the state. That's a big deal, or one of 15 to receive it, which is a big deal.
It really is.
And it shows that they're doing a good job. And so definitely want to help them out with whatever they need to continue that.
Sometimes they do really good. They pulled me over for no seatbelt.
You know, they've got my wife for that once or twice as well.
But I got to compliment the policeman that did it. Very professional. He did a great job. And there's absolutely no, in fact, the chief was here, and I said, you need to compliment your officer. Fine person, you know.
Certainly. All my experiences with them have been positive, too. And we're blessed to have that in this community, you know.
And whether it's the county, the city, the state, you know, they all work together for the safety and the welfare of the people, and we need to appreciate those in uniform. You know, fire department, look at our fire departments, you know, just outstanding people.
Certainly.
Unbelievable. Final thoughts, about 30 seconds.
I really appreciate you guys having me first and foremost, but I just want to like I said, offer a look at representing some of the parents out there, and not just the parents, but like you said, the seniors and everybody in this community, business owners, churchgoers. But I'm just a man of this community, that this community has been very, very good to me, and I would like to give back to it.
There you go. Nick Reed for City Council, City of Mountain Home. We're running out of time. We will see you tomorrow.